Okay, the lesson on Job when bad things happen. When we go through these lessons, if you need to pause to write down the notes, if you could please ask the sub to do so, that'd be great. The verse that we have for next week when I get back will be Job 19:25 through 26. We're going to go ahead and give it to you so that you can have it for next week to go ahead and start studying. There will not be a verse this week. Our definition when we look at Job, if you're not familiar with the story, we will go through it today. But it has Job was basically had a lot of things happen to him that were not good. And so our definition will be bad things or events that produce great turmoil and stress. If you think about ever have watched a basketball game, you've never seen a team that did not sub and win the game. They never played with just the five. They needed help, and so they needed subs. Just like if any of you have ever flown before, I'm sure you've noticed that there's more than one pilot in the cockpit. He has a co-pilot, and that is someone there to help. And that's what we see when we look at the story of Job. Bad things will happen. God never meant for us to go by ourselves down this road of life. He wants you to share blessings because that multiplies them, and when you share your burdens, you divide them up. Next, we have some quotes from people who say that I can't believe in a God who allows little children to starve all over the world. Many people don't believe that that there could be a loving God who could allow this to happen. And a lot of people, this is the question that they go through in life is, why do bad things happen? How can a God who loves us still send hurricanes that destroy homes of thousands of families? These are questions. I can't believe in a God who wouldn't destroy bin Laden after he killed so many people. We could also say the same thing about Hitler. These people are shocked that we would defend a loving God. And so many times as Christians, we could probably fill in the blank of God. It's tough to believe in a God when he disappoints me by, and the issues you might have in your life if you dig down truthfully. So this week we're going to look at things like this and examine who God is in our life, who God was here with Job, and we're going to get to see of how he brought Job through. Why do bad things happen to good people is the question that we will look at this week and go through our study. We could not talk about bad things happening to good people without talking about Job. That is right what we look at. So if you could turn your Bibles to Job to get ready to go through some things to learn about just his life. He is likely the most ancient book of the Bible. He probably predates Moses' writings on some things. When we think about where Job is located, it just has followed the list of history books in the Old Testament, and then it begins the 5 books of poetry. There's Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and Song of Songs. these are all the poetry section, and a lot of people leave Job out because when they think of poetry, they do not think of the story of Job being poetic, but it is included in that part. We see that Job was an actual person. Both Ezekiel and James have referred to him, so we know that he is a real guy. And you'll see where his friends all questioned him. His wife questioned what was going on, and so we're going to look at those situations. Job is what we call a very righteous man. He is referred to in the Bible. He was likely a ruler over the eastern kingdom in what is the country of Saudi Arabia today. He was similar to Abraham and Melchizedek as a prayer warrior. He would get up each and every morning and commit his time to the Lord. He would also offer sacrifices for his children. He had 10 children, I believe. And so he learned that from the pattern established from Adam. And after the flood destroyed the world, the pattern continued through the family of Noah. This language and philosophy of this book in Job is one of the most profound but puzzling books of all time. It is one of the earliest writings, and it demonstrates that mankind, that we hadn't really progressed from some of our past troubles. These same things happen to us today.